Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Kaukauna High School. It is Fox Valley Association Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. J-Town, Justin Krzyzewski alongside me, Logan, up in the rafters for this Fox Valley Association matchup between the visiting Fond du Lac Cardinals and the host Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts on Parents' Night here in the early pregame festivities. Slowly wrapping up here as we're 6 minutes away as the clock stops on and the scoreboard up here, but 6 minutes away, give or take, from some Fox Valley Association basketball action. Two teams in two different directions. Right now you're looking at the 0-4 Fond du Lac Cardinals and the 2-0 Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Both teams have faced a game in conference. Right now, Kaukauna 2-0 in conference, where the Fond du Lac Cardinals are 0-1 as they have fallen to Oshkosh West 65-60. You're looking at this, the previous five, and they've only played four, but the previous five matchups on Bound Wisconsin. Our friends at Bound Wisconsin do a great job of calculating stats and giving great pregame notes for me to take, and I give credit to them, so it's not plagiarism, but they are playing some really tough opponents. They played Bayport and Homestead, two teams that are ranked in the top 10, as well as losing to Oshkosh West and Waunakee. But if you look at these scores, they are not losing by a ton. 11 points to the 10th-ranked Homestead, and they did struggle a little bit against Bayport, losing 68-47. But other than that game, they have been close in every matchup and just a few shots away in every game. Talking with Coach Josh Dilling before the game, it's definitely a team that plays a lot tougher than the record shows, and you'll have to see that tonight as they're going to take on a tough foe in the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. They are 2-0, 2-0 in the conference. They played both Appleton East and Appleton West, and they have done well against both teams. 87-60 victories over the Patriots from Appleton East, and Appleton West fell to Kaukauna 92-52 in what was the first game of the season back in December. We're getting to this busy point of the season. We're talking with Coach Ryan Bowers before the game. The contrast between the girls' season and the boys' season, they both started out with non-conference or conference matchups where a lot of teams start out with non-conference. But this reason for the boys is they get into the busiest part of the season coming up here. Baird Gustman shootout starts tomorrow, so that'll give us a non-conference matchup for Kaukauna. They'll play Freedom. Excuse me, that's a freshman game. The freshmen will play Freedom. Kaukauna plays a Schwabenon, and that'll be a good matchup here in the gym tomorrow. If you are going to be here, it's going to be a cold game. There will be some broadcast opportunities. Unfortunately, we will not be covering it here on Zaleski Sports. You have to keep your eyes open for potential broadcasts if you want to stay at home on a nice cold day to watch some good high school basketball. The Baird Gustman shootout held in Kaukauna once again. That'll be tomorrow. Kaukauna comes into this one, like we said, with a big victory over Appleton East in their last matchup, 87-60. Jumped out to an 11-0 lead, but Appleton East was able to fight back, kept it within 5 points before the last 10 minutes or so, and Kaukauna ran away with it, scoring 10 in a row and got a 15-point lead and never let that go. Drew Bowers led the Ghosts with 21 points. That's freshman Drew Bowers. He is one of the leading scorers. There are three scorers with 19 points per game on that Kaukauna score sheet. Andrew Jensen, the senior, 19.5 points per game. He's 84% from the field. And Jonah Rohrig, the other senior captain, 19 points per game. He's 66% from the field, 33 from beyond the arc. And, of course, Drew Bowers, also 19 points per game with 61% from the field. Andrew Jensen is also averaging a double-double. He has 10 rebounds per game. And Jonah Rohrig is leading assist giver for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts with 6.5 per game. Leading scorers for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Jensen Jacobitz. He's 11.2 points per game, 48% from the field. Xavion Davis is also the leading scorer for the Cardinals with 18.5 per game. But I do not believe he's playing tonight. And last leading scorer is Eli Mikalkovic. He has 7 points per game. Jensen Jacobitz is also leading rebounder, 7 rebounds per game. Byron Jones, a sophomore, 7 rebounds per game. And Cameron Parker Hersey, the junior, with 5 rebounds per game. This Fond du Lac team, aside from Xavion Davis, who I do believe is inactive tonight, but I could be incorrect on that, is not in the starting lineup, but he is the really standout with 18 points per game. Otherwise, it's pretty much a right around 10 points per game for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, or points per game. Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, 89 points per game. Offensively, they're looking to extend that tonight and keep that big lead. Fond du Lac has only been able to put 56 points per game. So that would be you're going to have to improve on that if you're Fond du Lac. Point differential is plus 33 for Kaukauna, minus 11 for Fond du Lac. So defense is going to have to stand up big for the Cardinals tonight. So we're getting ready to listen to the pregame festivities here with the playing of our national anthem momentarily.
High school for tonight's Fox Valley Association boys basketball game between the visiting Cardinals of Fond du Lac High School and your Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. We are pleased to welcome as our guests tonight players, coaches, and fans from Fond du Lac High School. Tonight's game being viewed online at Kaukauna's Hello fan page with commentary by Pregame or at TeleskiSports.com. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kaukauna for tonight's FBA matchup between the Fond du Lac Cardinals and your Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. My name is Paxton.
My name is Connor.
And we represent the FBA Sportsmanship Committee.
The WIAA of both schools represented here tonight is where sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at these events is improvement with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behaviors at all times. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the highest standards of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. We thank you for attending tonight's matchup. Please enjoy the game with support our student athletes, officials, and coaches.
At this time, to honor our country and those who are fighting to defend our freedom, we ask that you please stand if you are able, remove your headwear, and face the flag as the Kaukauna VFW Electric City Post 3319 present the colors and we sing our national anthem.
Colors presented today by Electric City Post 3319. National anthem wrapped up. Starting lineups to be introduced here on a Friday. Fox Valley Association Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. 18 programs you could be watching. We appreciate you guys tuning in for this one against the Fond du Lac Cardinals and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Starting lineups will be introduced first for Coach Josh Dilling and the Fond du Lac Cardinals. They're going to be led out by number 1, 6'6", sophomore forward, number 1, Byron Jones. A 6'5", junior at forward, number 5, Jensen Jacobitz. A 6'3", forward, junior, number 10, Cameron Parker Hersey. A 6-foot junior guard, number 12, Mason Giesland. And a 5'10", junior guard, number 24, Julius Ferguson. A young Fond du Lac Cardinal team. Only three seniors, listed on this roster. Very young, heavily junior-led team are the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Now for the starting lineup for the host Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. They're going to trot out number 0, Tyler Schwalbach, a 6'3", sophomore guard, followed by 5'9", senior number 1, Kavanaugh Weinberg. 6'3", junior guard, number 2, Josh Carl. Andrew Jensen, the 6'10", wing forward, the senior, number 5. He's one of the captains, as well as number 13, Jonah Rohrig. He is the 6'3", guard, the senior captain for Coach Ryan Bowers, taking over for Mr. Coach Shallow at the beginning of this season. Doing a very good start to his coaching career here at Kaukauna, 2-0. Looking for 3-0 here tonight. The Cardinals in a dark maroon jersey and shorts, white down the side, white numbers, Fondy across the chest. And the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts in the white jerseys, black piping, and black down the sides with orange numbers. Full house here tonight on a parents' night. Student section looking pretty healthy over there on the far side. Fond du Lac's got some student section. Actually, one of the football players from Fond du Lac who had an interception taken away on an amazing play that was called incomplete pass. It was actually on the shoulder pad. It was a great play, but it was incomplete called. It was actually, looking over at a couple of replays, it was an interception. He did the sportsmanship read, part of the Fox Valley Association Student Sportsmanship Committee. We're underway. Andrew Jensen, Byron Jones in there, and tip-off, and we're underway here in Kaukauna. Friday night, Fox Valley Association basketball. As we have an issue right off the bat. Stoppage. A referee immediately looking up at the scoreboard, assuming he didn't think the clock started on time. Nothing has changed on the scoreboard, so can't say that was the issue. Here we go. Schwalbach to inbound to Jonah Rohrig. Schwalbach, Weinberg, Jensen, and Carl on the court for the Galloping Ghosts. Carl with the ball, pump fakes, drives, kicks to the corner. Rohrig bobbles it for a second, and he'll reset here. Dribbles top, hands it off to Jensen, back to Rohrig. The senior captain combo. Carl now picks up his dribble. Gets it down low to Andrew Jensen, the big man. Spin move down low, pushing hard off the side of the backboard. They're going to say deflected. Here comes Byron Jones and the Fond du Lac Cardinals pushing the other way. Jones driving on Rohrig. Excuse me, that's Schwalbach. Handoff, kick to the corner, 3-ball up from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Shot there by number 5, Jacobitz. And here comes the Galloping Ghosts marching ahead. Quick, fast-paced action here on Friday night. Andrew Jensen down low wants it. Great give and go off the backboard. Rohrig, no. Rebound, Jacobitz. Great find by Jensen to Rohrig, but Rohrig a little too much off the glass. Couldn't get the fall. Here comes the Cardinals. Ferguson down low, off the glass, spinning around and good. First points of the night go to the junior Julius Ferguson. 2-0 your score. Fondy with the first points of the night. The bench making some noise for the Cardinals. Down low to Andrew Jensen. Left hand hook, no. And cold start shooting for the Ghosts. 3 shots, 3 misses. The Cardinals push ahead, looking to extend the lead. Top of the key, Jacobitz. He'll quick it to Byron Jones. Jones dribbles right hand. Block turned away by Andrew Jensen. And once again, Andrew Jensen turns it away. Back-to-back swaps for the senior. There's some little electricity put in the gym. Andrew Jensen now with the ball at the top of the key. Dribble handoff, Jonah Rohrig. Rohrig up the middle. Picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Schwalbach with it now. And we have a whistle and a foul called. First one of the night. Gonna be on Fond du Lac, look like number 24. Julius Ferguson, first team foul. Down low. Getting it to Jensen. Jensen back to Schwalbach. Schwalbach loses the handle. Bad pass taken away by Jones. Byron Jones pushing. Great job, Tyler Schwalbach getting back. And out will come the Cardinals, resetting the offense here. Down low pass to Jacobitz, turned away. Carl brings it up. Kicks to the corner, Schwalbach. Schwalbach to Andrew Jensen. Jensen handoff to Schwalbach. Schwalbach dribbling right. Kicks to the corner. Carl, 3-ball from the corner. Cannot fall. Cold start for the Ghosts continues. Good look, wide open look from the corner. Did not fall. The Ghosts just have to get a shot to fall here. Ferguson with it. Down low to Jacobitz. Pass poked away by Schwalbach. Good defense by the Ghosts. They're trying hard to get it down low to Andrew Jensen. They are denying it very well. Are the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Missed the foul call on a grab, and Jensen a little upset on that. No call. Pass out of bounds. Turnover. Andrew Jensen kind of looking at the official like, you really didn't see that. Tough spot. He went to the official that was definitely not the guy who would have seen it. Andrew Jensen now playing some aggressive defense. Fond du Lac resetting it here. That'll be number 12, Giesland. Giesland up the middle. Loses the dribble. Kicked off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover forced by Kavanaugh Weinberg with the poke. It goes off Giesland's leg and rolls out of bounds. Much different paced game than we've seen here in Kaukauna so far. The boys are throwing some fast-paced action at us. Trying to get Andrew Jensen involved here. Cannot right now. Great defense by Fond du Lac. Taken away. Parker Hershey off the board. No. Andrew Jensen with the rebound. Fond du Lac has played very good defense. And mixed with Kaukana's cold start from the field. Holding on to that 2-point lead here with 3:43 and counting. Carl with the ball. Carl down low to Jensen. Coach Dilling's doing on-court impersonation, but Andrew Jensen to the finish. Gets the basket, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece. 13-minute mark, 30 seconds away here. Ferguson tries getting it and will get it to Jones. Jones loses it, taking away the Kaukauna defense. Suffocating there. As here they come to the near side. Kavanaugh Weinberg down low to Jensen. Big boy Andrew Jensen off the right hand. Cannot get it to fall. Good look once again. Just can't get it to fall. Jones with the rebound. He'll bring it across for the Cardinals. 2-all game here. 12:56 and counting. Julius Ferguson kicks out. Swinging it around Jacobitz to Jones on the way to the near side. Down low down to Parker Hershey. Right hand off the glass. A little too strong. Kavanaugh Weinberg there. The senior brings it across. Both coaches having an argument about no calls. And we have a foul down low. Finally, they'll get Jones on Jensen, and that's your first foul of the night. Each year, more than 6,000 high school students get a head start on their college education thanks to dual credit classes made possible by Fox Valley Technical College. These college-level classes that high school students take for free save on average of more than $600 per student. Learn more at fvtc.edu/gettechnical to learn more. Byron Jones, first personal. Second team foul on the Cardinals. Kavanaugh Weinberg to Jonah Rohrig. Rohrig drives left. Tight defense on him. That is now number 4, Foster. Andrew Jensen. Rohrig 3-ball. Starts the 3-ball streak. Jonah Rohrig, the 3-ball expert for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, hits the first one in the lead. Now to the Ghosts for the first time tonight. Great find down low. Turned away by Andrew Jensen. A lot of body, no call. Fond du Lac with a quick huddle before they inbound here. Drew Bowers on the court now, the freshman for the Galloping Ghosts as well. Julius Ferguson gets the pass from Hershey Parker. Ferguson, right hand off the glass. Oh, would have been an amazing shot if it fell. Hung up on the rim and will not. And here come the Galloping Ghosts. Jonah Rohrig will bring it across, guarded by Ferguson. Gets the mismatch, now trying to get it down low to Jensen. Ferguson on him. Back out to Rohrig. 3-ball. All just short out the front of the iron. Good look once again. They had the mismatch. They had Jacobitz close down on Jensen with the mismatch with Ferguson. Bad pass here is going to go into the backcourt and out of bounds, and a turnover. Carl and Schwalbach check back in. Weinberg and Rohrig check out. Double guard switch for the Galloping Ghosts. Inbounding it is number 3, Aiden Bukowski. Bukowski, Schwalbach, Carl, Jensen, and Bowers on the court for the Galloping Ghosts. Carl down low. Big contact and a foul called. Tried getting the pass down low, but the foul called on Eli Michaelkovich. First personal, third team foul for the Cardinals. Down low, Jensen in a slam. And a foul and one, Andrew Jensen. Fouls on Foster, first personal, 4th team. Jensen looking for a 3-point play. And it's good. The guy you can't get hot is Andrew Jensen, and he hits that dunk, and that's going to fire up that team. He'll get a quick breather here. In will check number 14, Elijah O'Clair. 6'9", junior. One thing the Galloping Ghosts have not lacked in these few years I've been with Kaukauna broadcasting their games has been height. And taken away there. Bukowski takes it away. Pushing ahead are the Ghosts. Bukowski all the way. No. Rebound Jacobitz. Full court pressure by Carl here. Ferguson will bring it across. Main point guard responsibilities for the Cardinals. Down low, Jacobitz wide open. Lob and good. And timeout taken. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching Kaukauna boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Back here in Kaukauna, the score 8-4. Timeout taken by the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Their first, it was a 30-second timeout. And the narrative has stayed the same. The Fond du Lac Cardinals know how to play tough. Unfortunately, their record is 0-4, but they have played their opponents tough, and so far hanging in tight here with the Galloping Ghosts, trailing 8-4, but they were leading for a long time here. The Ghosts just starting to get hot. I think that timeout taken by Coach Dilling was to help cool off the Ghosts. Schwalbach kicks out to Rorik. And fouled. They're going to start paying attention to that. Down low, foul called on number 1, Byron Jones. Second personal, fifth team. And they're watching Andrew Jensen. They are playing very physical basketball on Andrew Jensen. That time got called. Jones will check out. Not pleased with the call. 3 ball up from the corner. Off the back iron, no. That was Bowers on it. The freshman pulling the trigger from beyond the arc. Jacobitz, Ferguson, McAlvich, Hershey, Parker Hershey, and a whistle, as well as Foster on the court for the Cardinals. I believe they got Jonah Rohrig will get the first foul of the night for the Galloping Ghosts. First personal, first team. Ghosts staying out of foul trouble here early. They'll get it to Parker Hershey. Pump fake and good basket there. Fond du Lac was looking for a foul, no call. Parker Hershey, first basket of the night for the junior. Schwalbach blowing by, and he'll get fouled on the attempt. They'll get Parker Hershey his first, 6th team, and that'll send Tyler Schwalbach to the line. The sophomore guard, 6'3", 160. At the line to shoot 2. Short and missing his first attempt is Schwalbach. Kavanaugh Weinberg will check back in. He'll check in for Bowers. Schwalbach's second attempt is good. 1 of 2 from the line. 2 of 3 shooting from the charity stripe are the Galloping Ghosts here tonight. They lead by 3, 9-6. Ferguson guarded by Rohrig. Down low, tries to get it to Jacobitz. Loses it for a second, but regains possession. Hershey Parker will reset at the top of the key. Looks to get it to Foster. Great deny by Kaukauna. Now gets it to Foster. Foster drives by, left hand off the glass. No, but a foul in the process. It is on number 2. That'll be Carl. Josh Carl's first personal. Second team foul on the Ghosts. Lamonte Foster to shoot 2. Junior at 6'2". Rims out the first. Lamont Foster's second attempt. Good. 1 of 2 from the stripe for the junior guard. Lead to 2 now. 9-7 the score. Carl with the ball. Guarded by Ferguson. Dribbles, kicks to the corner, Schwalbach. Schwalbach pump fakes, drives, look to kick it to Rohrig, then kicks it up to Weinberg. Now Rohrig's got it. Back out to Cavey. Cavey guarded tightly by Foster. Cavey swings it all the way out to Carl. Patient is the Kaukauna offense. Kavanaugh Weinberg down low to Andrew Jensen. Jensen guarded by Jacobitz. Kicks out. Carl, corner 3. Good! Josh Carl from 3. His first 3 ball of the night, the second for the Ghosts. And double digit now, 12-7 to score. 3 ball on the other end for the Cardinals misses. Lamont Foster chases down the rebound. Back out to number 3, Eli McAvich. Tough from the Kaukauna defense. Jacobitz now trying his hand against Andrew Jensen. Kicks out to Ferguson. Ferguson fakes left, goes right. Gets a switch. Spinning, down low, off the glass. Beautiful basket, Julius Ferguson. Spinning down low, good with the right hand. 3-point game once again. Rohrig and Schwalbach bring it across. Man defense for the Cardinals. Down low, Andrew Jensen gets some space, tries to finish hard and can't, but a foul in the process. Foul is on Jensen Jacobitz. First personal 7th team. And he turned to the sidelines like, Coach, he just had better position on me. Great pass, great move by Andrew Jensen to spin open. And he went for the slam, and Jacobitz did his best to break it up. And he'll force Andrew Jensen to shoot from the charity stripe. So far, first one good for Andrew Jensen. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Bowers back in for the Galloping Ghosts. Second one up is good. Andrew Jensen so far 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Has 10 points on the evening for the big man. Excuse me, that's 7 points. Poor math skills from this play-by-play guy. 14-9 the score. Foster with a good move. Down low and beats Andrew Jensen. Big swat attempt by Andrew Jensen. Not connecting, and Lamont Foster makes it a double-digit score for the Cardinals. Fond du Lac hanging tough, like we said. Not many teams have an 0-4 record play as tough as the Cardinals do. Great find down low, Andrew Jensen, no call, and yes, called on the backside. I think that's a good call. Looked like he got hit on the arm. Fouls on Lamont Foster, second personal. 8th team foul, Andrew Jensen back to the line. Coach Dilling not going to like that call coming from the guy behind the play. But Andrew Jensen definitely immediately made it known that he was made contacted. First one good from Jensen here. Lamont Foster will check out. Number 12 will check in. Mason Giesland back in for the Cardinals. Jensen misses this one, his first miss of the night. 4 or 5 from the charity stripe for the senior. Giesland down right away. Bobbled it. Jacobitz top of the key, 3-ball, no. Long rebound brought back in by Hershey Parker. Parker down low. Good move, turned away by Andrew Jensen though. Big time block from the senior. Carl checks in for the Galloping Ghosts. Out will check Kavanaugh Weinberg. Ferguson inbounds. Here come the Cardinals, trailing by 4. Ferguson, floater, good. Beautiful shot by Julius Ferguson, his 6th point of the night. Back and forth we go inside the 6-minute mark here. What a game here to start our boys basketball action for Kaukauna on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for being a part of it tonight. Pass down low to Jensen, can't get it. Taken away by the Cardinals. Great play by Hershey Parker to save that ball. Ferguson, hand off to Parker. Parker given space, now caught back up on. Down low, they got the matchup. Jacobitz is wide open, finally gets switched back with Jensen. It had the matchup there with Schwalbach, a height disadvantage, but eventually Jensen finds his way back to the big man. Julius Ferguson turned away. Andrew Jensen starting the block party early. Schwalbach to Carl. Carl down low to Jensen. Back out to Carl. 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. Andrew Jensen down low. Gets the rebound. Off the glass. No. Tips it out. And Rohrig has it. And ball goes out of bounds. Going Cardinals' way. There's a lot of action happening right there. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday light show display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night, 5 to 9 p.m., the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggestion donation of a non-perishable food item or cash. Visit Marshfield.com for more information. We have a timeout. We'll step aside. Full timeout, Kaukauna. You're watching Kaukauna Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time.
I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
And we're back here in Kaukauna, Fox Valley Association Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for being a part of us. Beautiful game here. 15-13, the Cardinals of Fond du Lac trailing the host Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts here. Third conference matchup in 3 games for the Galloping Ghosts. The second in the Fox Valley Association out of what is now 5 games for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Red, white, and blue night for the student section, and it's turning out to be a good game here between the Cardinals, and we're going to get a foul called on Carl with a reach and a grab. Carl's second personal, 3rd team. Difference so far tonight has been the Ghosts have staying out of foul trouble. Carl will check out. Rorig checks back in for the Galloping Ghosts. Ferguson had his pass tipped out of bounds. Fond du Lac to inbound, now playing on the court is TJ Johnson. He'll inbound it to Ferguson. Deep into the backcourt we go, 4:54 and counting. Ferguson with the left, down low. He's got to go against Jensen. He'll kick it back out to Jacobitz. Over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles right. He'll try his hand against the big man, and same result. Watch out in the fan section. Andrew Jensen turns another one away. You must have to pay extra to have those seats down there because Andrew Jensen is given a lot of ball opportunity, saves it, and dives into the student section, and here come the Galloping Ghosts the other way. Kavanaugh, Weinberg, 3-ball, no. Rebound tipped, and out of bounds off Kaukauna. As Andrew Jensen slipped and fell in a wet spot. We need a towel here. Lamonte Foster back in for the Cardinals. Once again, we're talking about the scoring distribution. Talking with the Fond du Lac Cardinals, how they didn't really have, they had Xavion Davis leading scorer, but he is out. Really not seeing somebody jumping leaps and bounds above everybody else in terms of scoring. Everybody else, there's 3 scorers with at least 2 points. 3-ball up and 3-ball good by Ferguson. And I was just on cue. I was just going to say the only guy with 4 points or more is Ferguson. He now has 9. Been the score for the Cardinals. Rorig has the mismatch now down low. Jensen with Foster on him. Trying to get it down low, and that's a double dribble. Uncharacteristic mistake. The freshman, though, getting the mistake. That is Mr. Bowers. Drew Bowers, the freshman, making a freshman mistake. Have a quick talk with coach. Quick explanation that that's not how we do that. Quick sit on the bench, and just like that, the Cardinals have a 16-15 lead. A 3-pointer, another one here, is good. 3-ball down, Mason Giesland. And the Cardinals getting hot here at the right time. 4-point lead with 3:30 and counting in the first half. The Cardinals have hung tough all season long besides one game. They played Homestead tough. They played Oshkosh West tough. Jensen down low. Speaking of tough, puts it in. This Cardinal team is not going to be easily put away, and they have a 2-point lead here, 19-17. Ferguson has Cavi Weinberg on him. Now Hershey Parker to Lamont Foster. Foster gets a screen. He'll now drive. Mid-range game turned away, but they're going to call a foul. Foul on number 3, Aiden Bukowski. First personal on him, 4th team. It's going to put Lamont Foster on the line. 3 points on the night. 2 free throw attempts here. First one off the front iron, rims out. Bowers will check back in. Aiden Bukowski checks out. One of 2 from the line for Foster. He now has 4 points on the evening. 3-point lead once again for the Cardinals. Fox Valley Association Friday night. Kavanaugh Weinberg to Rohrig. Gets a screen set by Jensen. Rohrig guarded tightly by Foster, and Foster likes it. Giving Rohrig an earful layup, no. Hershey Parker with the rebound, pushing ahead to Foster. Foster chases it down, gets it to Jacobitz. Out to Hershey Parker, 3-ball. Rims out, Foster there for the rebound. One dribble, turned away by Andrew Jensen. A big-time block party by Andrew Jensen. But possession stays with the Cardinals, and the lead stays with the Cardinals. 3-point lead, Cardinals. Foster, 3-ball, good! Lamonte Foster from 3, his first 3-ball of the night, and the lead goes to 6. The Cardinals shooting is getting hot. Down low to Jensen. Mismatch there. Corner to Bowers. Bullet pass saved by Bowers. Kick to Schwalbach. Reset with Weinberg. Down low. Cavi Weinberg to Andrew Jensen. Misses. Jensen gets his rebound. Put back good. Hard on the floor. And here go the Cardinals. They're pushing. Minute and a half here. 90 seconds. Cardinals rolling. Lamonte Foster now gets a screen to Jacobitz, top of the key, 3-ball. No, rebound. Cardinals keeping the possession alive. Bad pass though, taken away Jonah Rohrig. Rohrig, Euro, off the glass, and a blocking foul called on Foster. Foster tried, just did not get good positioning. That is a good call, but a great effort by Foster. Bigger note there, that's his third. Third personal for Foster, 9th team foul here with a minute and 4 seconds left. Jonah Rohrig to the line, one of the better free throw shooters for the Galloping Ghosts. Hits his first. 4th point of the night. Michael Cabbage back in. Bukowski back in. Two for 2 from the charity stripe is captain Jonah Rohrig. And it's a 2-point lead with 60 seconds left. Julius Ferguson doing his best against Cavi Weinberg. Tight defense by Cavi Weinberg. Disrupts the dribble and will have to kick it out. Byron Jones back in. Ferguson now. Andrew Jensen way out of the paint. Can the Cardinals take advantage of the mismatch down low? To Ferguson. Ferguson with Jensen right in his face. And there's the switch. They got the switch. Michael Cabbage pumps. Turned away by Schwalbach. It's an all-out Kaukauna block party for the Ghosts. Rohrig to Weinberg. Weinberg guarded by Jones. Down low, Andrew Jensen. Jensen triple team down low. They're putting everything they can to stop Andrew Jensen. Fadeaway, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds off the Cardinals. The Cardinals are doing everything in their effort to not let Andrew Jensen beat him right now. 4 seconds. Bauer checks back in. And we're going to have time for one last shot up here. Parker Hershey checking in for the Cardinals. 4 seconds here. Rohrig to inbound. Schwalbach, Jensen, Bowers, and Cavi Weinberg. To Jensen, a lob, tipped again. Loose ball, Cavi gets it up, can't get it to fall. The longest 4 seconds it seemed. Turns into no points. And just like that, the Cardinals go into the halftime break with a 2-point lead. We'll be stepping aside here for a few minute break, and we'll be back with a halftime report after that. You're watching Kaukauna boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $1,000 made through Abbey Bank in Appleton by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to the St. Joseph Food Program in Menasha. For more information, visit abbeybank.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
We'll turn this up, and now we're back here. Halftime moments away from wrapping up here. J-Town, Justin Krzyzewski, Logan up here in the rafters on what can only be said is an amazing start to a Friday night here. It may be cold outside and going to get frigidly cold tomorrow, but it is hot in the gym here. Shooting for both teams started out cold. It was 2-0 for the longest time, and then all of a sudden the scoring exploded. 23-21 the score. The Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts trailing the Fond du Lac Cardinals here on a Friday night. Fox Valley Association Friday night on Zaleski Sports. Quick dive into some statistics. Only 4 scores for the Galloping Ghosts, led by Andrew Jensen, and was going to go down and ask for a official block report for the block party put on by Andrew Jensen. We have between 5 and 6 between Logan and I up here. He's definitely dominating down low in the paint, which he's known for. Great night for him. 12 points as well. 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Second leading scorer is number 13, Jonah Rohrig, with 5. A 3-ball was hit by Josh Carl, and 1 free throw for Tyler Schwalbach. That's all the scoring for the Galloping Ghosts, the 21 points there between 3 players. For the Fond du Lac Cardinals, different story. They have 5 scorers, so 1 more scorer than the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, but 2 players have really shone out for the Cardinals in this one, led by junior 5'10 guard Julius Ferguson. He has 9 and has really been dominating, controlling the ball. He has been the main point guard for the Cardinals. And then off the bench, Lamonte Foster, the junior guard, has 7. He's been playing extremely good defense as well, on top of just being able to come off the bench and put up points. Really a big difference we've noticed in this game. Besides, I haven't been calculating field goal percentage up here. It's hard enough to do that, just keep score. But Kaukauna started out extremely cold from the field. It took them a very long time before they were able to find the scoreboard. Had great looks, but great defense by Fond du Lac, forced a lot of tough shots. And Fond du Lac was able to hit consistently. They died off there a little towards the end of the first half. But the big difference in terms of these teams has been Kaukauna's free throw shooting. 7 of 9 from the charity stripe, where the Fond du Lac Cardinals have missed a bunch of free throws. So we'll see if these teams can balance it back out. Really, if you're Fond du Lac, you have to get hot and stay hot. You cannot cool off your shooting. What they've been doing is they've been double teaming Andrew Jensen immediately as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's not always been their big guy. They've had foul trouble for Byron Jones as well as Lamonte Foster. 6'6" Byron Jones has really been the key. Jensen Jacobitz with 1 foul. Those 2 big men, 6'6" and 6'5" respectively. They've kind of had the early on dealings with Andrew Jensen. After, I would say about 3/4 of the way through that first half, they decided to change it up, and they put 2 guards on him as soon as the ball got to Andrew Jensen's hands. So kind of a little more physical download presence for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. They got to keep Andrew Jensen slowed. I mean, 12 points is not really a slow night for Andrew Jensen in the first half, but still, there's been teams that have seen a lot more from Andrew in the first half. But they have to stay hot shooting. The Fond du Lac Cardinals were able to stay ahead, get ahead and stay ahead on Kaukauna, and that's going to be the goal here tonight. They want to keep this lead. Narrow 2-point lead for the Cardinals. We're moments away from second half action. So here we go. I don't know if Andrew Jensen has come off the court yet either. He has been a busy man in this one. A lot of playing time for the senior captain. Ferguson, the leading scorer with 9 points for the Cardinals, will bring it across. Same starting 5 for the Cardinals. Same starting 5 for the Ghosts. Hershey Parker down low. He's got Cavi Weinberg, puts a shoulder in him, and will get the basket. No foul either way called. Parker Hershey gets his 4th point of the night. Cavi Weinberg looked like he had good position, but no call either way for an offense or defensive foul. Just a stiff shot in the basket for Hershey Parker. Parker Hershey. Good move down low. Had the chance at the basket, was Carl, he gave it away. Other way they go. Rebound there, and good by Byron Jones. His first basket for the 6'6" sophomore. Like to see him on the court more. He had a little bit of foul troubles early on. He had to deal with Andrew Jensen. Jacobitz and Jones have gotten a lot of work on Andrew Jensen early on in both halves. Carl swings it to Rohrig. Rohrig now has Jacobitz on him. Poked away by Jones. Good defense by the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And here they come the other way. Leading in this one 27-21. Slow start once again for the Ghosts, and the Cardinals look to push on. Jacobitz top of the key to Jones. Jones has Schwalbach on him. Jacobitz, 3-ball. Off the back iron a little much. Long rebound, collision. Picked up by Jonah Rohrig. Parker Hershey and Andrew Jensen collided. Both slowly get up, but both make their way to the front court. Driving, Cavey, Weinberg, good. Basket good by Weinberg. His first points of the evening. 23-27. Ghosts trying to cut into this one. How do you slow down this offense for the Cardinals that have been hot? Jones, guarded by Jensen, swings it to Ferguson, guarded by Rohrig. Picks up his dribble, kicks out to Majkovic. Excuse me, that's Giesland. Giesland dribble, handoff to Jones. Bobbled it, gets it to Jacobitz. Ferguson now. Free throw jumper, good. Julius Ferguson did not cool off during the halftime break. 11 points for him. First double-digit scorer for the Cardinals. And you can just feel the energy on Fond du Lac's side right now. Andrew Jensen, 5-on-5, spinning, no, collision. He goes into the cameras, and here come the Cardinals. They have a 5-on-4 advantage. Getting back is Andrew Jensen, pass is tipped, and Andrew Jensen's gonna have to go the other way. Foul on the strip attempt. Julius Ferguson, holding his hands, runs way up into the stands there. Fouls on Jones. That's Jones' second. First team. There's a scoreboard issue now on the opposite end of where we're at. So Jones' second personal. Both Ferguson and now another player coming as the scoreboard miraculously turns back on. Holding their hands. Schwalbach's going to go to the line. Tyler Schwalbach has one free throw made already here. That's Mason Giesland coming to the near side. Now Trainer's wrapping up his hand on the near side. Must have blood. Ferguson also clutching at his hand. First one good by Schwalbach. Second attempt for Schwalbach here. Good. 2 for 2 on that trip for Tyler Schwalbach. He has 3 points on the evening, and the lead to 4 now for the Cardinals. Ferguson, see if he can keep the hot hand with the hand injury he's dealing with. A lot of movement. Giesland now loses the handle on it, taken away. Cavey Weinberg pushes. Schwalbach, dribble, 3-ball, short. Rebound Jones, and he's going to push ahead. Turned away by Andrew Jensen in a travel. Jones with a big burst of speed the other way. Andrew Jensen with his long strides of his own stalked him down, got to him, and turned it away. What a play by Andrew Jensen. The block party continues on into the second half. Schwalbach, Rohrig, Kavanaugh Weinberg, Carl, and Jensen, the 5 for the Ghosts. Ooh, and that's close to a double dribble, no call. Down low, Andrew Jensen. Tie up, And a foul called on Jones, and he immediately does not like it. Went for the jump ball. And that is number 3 on Jones. No, it is his 4th personal. 4th personal, 2nd team. He's going to go to the bench. I was going to say, I had 4 for him earlier. I missed seeing the scoreboard where they put his last foul. But 4 fouls on Jones. Big man's going to have to sit down. Good move, Andrew Jensen down low. Getting hot. That's the guy you need to start it up if you're the Ghost. Down by 2. 14 for Jensen. Pump fake Foster back on the court for the first time. Corner pass to Ferguson. That was a good pass by Foster. Ferguson guarded by Rohrig. Dribbles, hands off and a switch to Lamont. Lamonte Ferguson down low, good find. Parker Hershey. 3 ball though. Jacobitz top of the key, no. Parker and 1. Basket good by Parker Hershey. And he's going to have a chance at a 3-point play. Second foul on Rohrig. Parker Hershey to complete the 3-point play. Rims out. Rebound goes to the Ghost. Monte Foster playing tight defense on Schwalbach. Tyler Schwalbach will bring it across. Hand off to Rohrig. Jonah Rohrig guarded by Foster, and Foster plays a physical defense. Kavanaugh Weinberg picks up his dribble down low, tosses it up to the big man, Andrew Jensen. Jensen going to make some work there. Foul called on a block. Jensen will go to the line. Fouls on Jensen Jacobitz.
Cardinal foul number 5, Jensen Jacobitz.
Second personal 13 to send Andrew Jensen to the line. Shooting 2. Senior college commit Andrew Jensen hits his first. Remember, calling my first couple of games here was John O'Neill and Andrew Jensen, and I got to interview them a lot. And John O'Neill was taller than Andrew Jensen, believe it or not, and he was having to interview those guys. 2 for 2 for Andrew Jensen. It was an honor. Great basketball players, but as a guy who of a shorter stature myself, a little embarrassing. But they are 2 great ball players. The length of this Kaukauna basketball program continues. They have some young guys that are tall. Pass ahead, Andrew Jensen. Foster gets back on defense and turns away Andrew Jensen. Great defense by Foster. Pass ahead, tipped away by Bowers, and Jensen will bring it across. Foster still tight on him. There's Jensen down low and 1. Fouls on Jacobitz, 3rd personal, 4th team. Andrew Jensen with a hard finish down low. Just a phenomenal ball player is Andrew Jensen. Good defense, physical. That's what you have to play against Andrew Jensen. Free throws good. You have to play physical, and the lead goes to the Fond du Lac, lead goes to the Ghost. Fond du Lac takes a timeout. We'll step aside. 32-31 your score. Kaukauna with the lead. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
And we're back here. The lead has finally gone back to Kaukauna, 32-31. This game is far from over. 12-11 left in the second half. A good Friday night basketball matchup between the Ghosts and the Cardinals on Zaleski Sports. Full timeout taken by the Cardinals. Let's see what they bring up after this. Jacobitz free throw jumper is good. Jensen Jacobitz has played tough against big man Andrew Jensen. He has 4 points tonight. 3 fouls. Schwalbach picks up his dribble. Gets it to Jensen at the free throw line. Jensen to Bowers, deep 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. Tip. Andrew Jensen with the rebound. Throws it up. Hard collision with the ground. And resetting the offense. Jonah Rohrig 3-ball, no. Tip, rebound, fight for it. Jacobitz pulls it away. That's a big man rebound by Jacobitz. Cardinals now, you can feel the momentum has been taken away from their side. See what they can do now, and a foul's going to be called on Rohrig on a grab of the arm. That'll be Jonah Rohrig's third personal, second team. Ferguson was doing a lot of shimmy shaking, and the foul got called. Kavanaugh Weinberg will check in for Rohrig. Rohrig will take a breather. Monte Foster to inbound. And a stoppage here, the scoreboard once again malfunctioning. Gives us time to talk about our friends at Fox Valley Tech. Each year, more than 6,000 high school students get a head start on their college education thanks to dual credit classes made possible by Fox Valley Technical College. These college-level classes that high school students take for free save on average of more than $600 per student. Learn more at fvtc.edu/gettechnical. Having a discussion now because of the scoreboard issue. See if they just go down to one scoreboard. Not sure. So see if we can get the scoreboard thing figured out. Now talking with Coach Bowers about it. Over to Coach Dilling about it. I think they're going to see if they can just turn one off. The big thing is going to be the clock. Fond du Lac is going to be coming towards this basket now. If that scoreboard is off, you're not going to see the clock. Not sure what the discussion is going to result in, but right now both scoreboards are on and we're back in that basketball action. Ferguson, guarded tightly by Kavanaugh Weinberg. Leading scorer for the Cardinals with 11. Jensen Jacobitz bullet pass back out to Ferguson. Ferguson sets up the offense. Fakes to the right, drives to the left. Double teamed by Kavanaugh Weinberg and then kick back out. Giesland now. Giesland to Jacobitz. Top of the key. Pump fake, kick to Ferguson. Good defense here by the Ghosts now. Closing in on the shooters. Jacobitz pump fakes at the top of the key, kicks it around to Foster. Monte Foster drives, left hand, kicks down low to Jensen Jacobitz, pass intercepted. Here comes Schwalbach. Schwalbach the other way. Through contact and good. Tyler Schwalbach's first field goal of the night. Fifth point of the evening. And the lead back to Kaukauna, 34-33. Back and forth we go. Monte Foster to Jacobitz. Jacobitz guarded by Andrew Jensen, loses it, throws it off the back of Bowers. What a move by Jacobitz. Can't finish, and here come the Ghosts. Great basketball IQ by Jacobitz there. picked up his dribble, had Bowers back towards him, bounced it off Bowers' back, and he regained possession. Down low, Andrew Jensen, though, with the basket. 36-33, the lead for the Ghosts growing. Monte Foster drives, floater up the middle, no, he gets his own rebound. Goes right at Andrew Jensen, and a traveling call. Looked to get a call. Andrew Jensen just stood there. Foster bumped into him, fell over, and got the travel. 36-33 the score. Foster will check out. In will check Eli Mikalvich. Schwalbach guarded by Ferguson. Light full court pressure here. Gets it across. Giesland on him. Jensen. Handoff to Cavi Weinberg and a foul call. Cavi Weinberg slow to get up. A little awkward landing for Parker Hershey's second personal, fifth team. Cavi Weinberg, physical player, played very physical defense. Played great football season this year. Doing it now on the court. Ghosts with possession, crossover move, guarded good. Kicked out to Kavanaugh Weinberg. Weinberg trying to find an opening, got ISO, drives right hand off the glass, no, but a foul call. Foul's going to be on Mason Giesland. That's his first, 16th foul, and that'll send Kavanaugh Weinberg to the line. He'll shoot 2 after the foul from Giesland. Short on the first. Get a second attempt here. Lead stays 36-33. Jonah Rohrig will check in for Tyler Schwalbach. Second attempt here from Kavanaugh Weinberg. Is good. 1 and 2 from the charity stripe for Cavi. 3 points on the evening, all here in the second half. Ferguson will bring it across, guarded by Rohrig. Dribbles, gets the double team, will dribble out and reset. Parker Hershey to Jacobitz. Back out to Parker Hershey. He's guarded by Kavanaugh Weinberg. Down low pass, going to be out of bounds, not tipped, and Kaukauna ball. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday light show display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night, 5 to 9 p.m., the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of a non-perishable food item or cash. Visit Marshfield.com for more information and see a beautiful Rotary Light show in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Pass down low, Andrew Jensen double team through contact and foul called. And they do get Jensen Jacobitz. 4th personal, 7th team. And we have an injured Fond du Lac Cardinal. Panda center court. And we'll step aside for a 30-second.
Checking in for the Cardinals, number 4, Monte Foster. And checking in for the Ghosts, number 0, Tyler Schwalbach.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at Cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Back here in Kaukauna, the injured Cardinal looks like number 12, Mason Giesland. Andrew Jensen's going to go to the line. Foul was called on Jensen Jacobitz. That's his 4th personal. Misses his 2nd free throw of the night. I believe he is now 7-9, which was the Kaukauna free throw stat of the first half for the team. Second one's good, though. And that is 1,000 career points for Andrew Jensen. The student section holding up signs of 1,000 for the big man, Andrew Jensen. And he'll get a block on top of it all. A lot of contact. The Fond du Lac faithful not a fan of that. Into the backcourt they go, and basket good by Parker Hershey. Think they have an argument there for that block from Jensen. But 1,000 points from Andrew Jensen. An amazing feat for any high schooler. Game continues. 3-ball up short. Rebound Andrew Jensen. Down low through contact and one. Andrew Jensen. Michael Kavich gets the foul. Second personal for him, 8th team.
Shot was good by Andrew Jensen, who's on the line for the Ghosts.
Jensen hits his second, or finishes the three-point play, excuse me. A big night for Andrew Jensen. And the lead goes to 6 for the Ghosts. Fond du Lac now desperate to find some energy. Ferguson, fader, good! Big time basket by Julius Ferguson, fading away. Rohrig, guarded by Foster, splits double team down low and a foul. Fouls on Foster. That's 4 on him. Jonah Rohrig to the line. Rohrig's first. Good. Quiet game for Jonah Rohrig. Only the 6th point of the night for him. But the story of the night has been Andrew Jensen. It's good. 2 for 2 from the line for Jonah Rohrig. Lead 43-37. 6-point lead for the Ghosts. This one's far from over. Julius Ferguson, who's been hot, kicks to Jacobitz, swings it around Michalovich. Airballs it, rebound. Kavanaugh Weinberg. Here come the Ghosts. Looking to extend the lead. Rohrig down low. Loses the handle, passes it out, taken away by Hershey Parker. Eli Michalovich tries to redeem himself from the airball, can't. Here comes the Kaukauna Ghosts the other way. Rohrig through contact, no. Off the rebound will be Parker Hershey. Coach Dilling says, slow it down. Let's set this up. 6:15, 2-possession game. Tries to get it pass taken away with Bowers. Can't. Parker Hershey, kick to the corner. Michalovich, third time the charm, no. 3 shots from the same spot, cannot get him to fall, and the Ghosts will bring it back, and they'll slow it down themselves. Kavanaugh Weinberg dribbles to the corner, hands off to Rohrig to Jensen. Andrew Jensen back to Rohrig. Rohrig down low to Andrew Jensen. Loses the handle, kicks to the corner. Schwalbach handoff, Cavi Weinberg. Weinberg loses it, taken away by Jacobitz. Cardinals in desperate need of a basket here. They've gone cold from the field. They need something to fall. Ferguson has been the man in the past. Setting up the offense, guarded by Jonah Rohrig. Loses the dribble, diving for it, and timeout taken, Kaukauna. Great effort by Drew Bowers. As we have a timeout, we'll step aside. You're watching Kaukauna boys basketball on Zaleski Sports. 30-second timeout.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Here in the official announcement here for Andrew Jensen, crossing 1,000 points. His family sitting there in the front row next to the student section holding up 1,000 career points for Andrew Jensen. Pretty humble individual, if I do say so myself. He isn't going to brag about it, but he's very proud of that. I can tell you that for sure. Josh Carl with the ball in the backcourt. Still a 6-point lead. The Ghosts holding on to this one right now. And they have the Fond du Lac Cardinals in a tight one here on a Fox Valley Association Friday night. Rorick to the corner. Carl to Jensen. The big man's had a big second half. They're trying to get it to him. They're trying to double team him. Cross-court pass taken away by Parker Hershey. He's having himself a great game. Ferguson drives, misses with the right hand. Rebound, Andrew Jensen. Jonah Rohrig. Parker Hershey was guarding him. Now Jones on him. Pass over to Carl on the far side. He has Johnson on him. Andrew Jensen now. Big man down low, misses. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Looked like good position by Johnson there to draw a foul. No call. Andrew Jensen misses the layup, which that's about one of the more rare occurrences that you'll see in this gym. And then the ball goes out of bounds. Rohrig to inbound. He gets it to Andrew Jensen. Jensen, what a move around Jones, and good. That was a big-time move by a big-time player. Jones set up to take the charge, and things are falling apart for the Cardinals. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Ghosts now can extend the lead to double digits if they can get a two-pointer. Cardinals have gone cold, and the Ghosts have gotten hot. 4-minute mark here. Still a lot of ball to be played. 8-point lead for the Ghosts. Foster back in. He has 4 fouls as well as Jacobitz. Down low, Andrew Jensen this time finishes with the right hand. .29 points and a timeout taken. Fond du Lac, full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching Kaukauna Boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
And we're back here in Kaukauna. 10-point lead, 47-37. The Ghosts with the lead. The big second half from the big man, Andrew Jensen, eclipsing 1,000 career points, continuing his block party. It has been a big-time game for Andrew Jensen. And if this one holds out, Jacobitz fade away from the free throw line. Can't get it to fall, and Andrew Jensen's there for another rebound. 3 minutes, 30 seconds away from the end of regulation. What a move, Schwalbach. Schwalbach swings it to Jensen. Jensen to Rohrig. Rorik guarded by Jones. Foster now picks him up. Dribbles through. Kick out. Kaukauna going to be very patient here. No need to rush a shot. Get a good look at the basket and get your shot to fall. 3 minutes. Good long possession for the Ghosts. Kavanaugh Weinberg. Now double teaming. Down low. Finds Schwalbach and good. Good find by Kavanaugh Weinberg. Finds Tyler Schwalbach down low. 7th point of the night. And a turnover. Through the hands. And the Cardinals have been able to hold on for so much of this game. Starting to lose grip on this one. Schwalbach coast to coast and good. Back-to-back baskets from Tyler Schwalbach. 9 points on the evening for him. 51-37 your score. Poked out of bounds off Kaukauna. Now the officials are going to discuss this. I don't know, it definitely looked like it was poked out of bounds off Kaukauna. Do not know what they're discussing here. 51-37 the score, and they do switch possession. Kaukauna ball. That's why you discuss it. Full court pressure now for Fond du Lac. They'll break across with Andrew Jensen. Double teamed immediately, down low. Back out to Kavanaugh Weinberg. Ghosts are showing zero rush in this one. Rorig, though, finds a seam off the glass. No. Rebound, Andrew Jensen. The big man flushes it home. Breaks 30 with a slam. 31 points on the night for Andrew Jensen. And a foul called here. Schwalbach gets his first foul of the night, 3rd team. The Ghosts have stayed out of foul trouble this whole game. Stick around after this game. We'll have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Foster down low. Gets fouled. The basket's good. Fouls on Kavanaugh Weinberg, his first, 4th team. Mikulkavich back in. Do not know now if they gave that basket. Oh, they did give it. Basket good by Foster. He's played a great game. Fortunately got in foul trouble early on here in the second half, and he had to take a long break on the bench. Misses the free throw, rebound Kaukauna. 8 points on the night for Foster. Schwalbach will bring it across. He'll get it over to Carl. Good find to Schwalbach. Schwalbach's having a good streak here of minutes. 3 straight baskets for Tyler Schwalbach. He's in the double digits with 11. Foster down low, can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped out. Brought back in by Foster. Great effort by Lamonte Foster. Can't get his second shot to fall, though. And rebound to Kaukauna, and the Ghosts will bring it across here with 60 seconds left. After the game, Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Shot up and missing, but fouled in the process. Fouls on number 3, Mikulkavich. His 3rd personal, 10th team foul. Carl to the line. He's had himself a quiet night. 1 3-pointer. And a line change comes in for the Ghosts, giving the starters a break. Mike Hill, Lotzer. Cooper McMillan and Landon Awe in. And now checking in will be number 10, Bax Benson. Carl 2 for 2 from the line. Gives him 5 on the night. 57-39. The Ghosts not reaching their average, but they've played a tough one and tough defense once again for the Ghosts. Great effort by the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Hung in tough for most of this game. The foot is on the line, out of bounds. Possession stays with the Cardinals. Really, this team, their record does not do them justice. They're going to fall here tonight 0-5. They've played tough in every game. And just been a few shots away. Michael Cavage, good and one here. His first basket of the night. Landon Awe will get the first personal. 5th team foul. Michael Cavage hits his three-point play. See if the Ghosts will dribble this one out here or they'll get a shot up. Cooper McMullen drives down low, finds Mike Hill. Mike Hill off the glass, no. Cannot get his own, well, he will get his own rebound, takes it away from one of his own men, and Mike Hill gets the basket. The senior Mike Hill with the basket. This one will wrap up here. 59-42 your score. The Ghosts will get the victory, and we'll head on down to the court for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. After this, you've been watching Kaukauna Boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, down here on the court with Coach Bowers. And, Coach, congratulations on this one. 3-0 to start the season, 3-0 in conference. That's a great feeling. Just talk about how you guys are feeling right now.
Well, at halftime, we weren't feeling too good about the situation. I thought we were a little sloppy, didn't take care of the ball. I thought we were really stagnant offensively, but proud of the way the kids responded in the second half. They really locked up on the defensive end, let that transition to our offense, and good things happened from there.
And talk about that with streaks. That's kind of how basketball goes, right? Fond du Lac looked really good. That team, the 0-4 record coming into this one, that team does not deserve that record. They play way better than that 0-4 record shows. Just talk about kind of fighting over what you think a team's going to be like compared to what they actually are.
Ironically, this game that Fond du Lac just played was very similar to all the games they played. So when watching all 4 films, they either had the lead or were only down by a handful of points at halftime. And then typically it was the second half that, did them in. And thankfully for us, we were able to do the same thing here. So proud of the kids, proud of the way they fought, proud of the way they stayed together, and it was awesome. Great win.
Just talk about this kid right here to our left here. Special player, 1,000 points, 9 blocks and 16 rebounds, 31 points. Just an amazing number. When you got a guy like that, it's always nice, but he compliments everybody so well.
Absolutely. It's very comforting having Andrew Jensen on the floor for you. There's no second guessing that. So proud of him, proud of what he's meant to our program, proud of what he's meant to not just the high school level, but what he does for our youth kids too. And he's a special kid, and we're happy to have him this year, and we're going to wish him well when he goes on, but we're going to really enjoy him yet this year. So
absolutely.
It's been good. Yes.
So congratulations, Coach. We'll see you down the road, and we'll bring in Mr. 1000. 31, 16, and 9. I was talking in our game. I got to call you as a sophomore and John O'Neill. I mean, you guys were dynamic together, and you're still dynamic now. Just talk about what you've learned from players before you guys. A great alumni program here at Kaukauna. Just talk about what you've learned to get to 1,000 points.
I mean, a lot. I mean, I take it like a little bit from every guy. John, a lot of it was like rebounding stuff. A lot like the rebounding, kind of tips. We have some alumni. One guy, Alex Wellhouse, graduated in 08, but he's a really good, kind of mid-range or, short corner player, so he taught me a lot with, facing the rim and attacking that way. And then, just all the other guys that come through, just sharing their advice from what they've learned. Keegan sharing what he knows before him, even Chris Morgan, even though he's before my time. Still see him in the gym every now and then, and, he shares what he knows. So it's a really big focus on servant leadership. So once you get to, where you want to go, you got to help the next guy in line.
All right, now it's tough talking about you. Let's talk about this team. You guys are able to play so well together. Complementary basketball has been kind of the thing here for a long time. When you face adversity like you guys did going into half trailing, what do you guys say in the locker room, and what do you guys do to just rebound?
Yeah, I mean, ironically, the first half we weren't really playing team basketball. Being honest, they were trying to force it to me too much, and I was trying to force it to myself a little too much. And then we had that talk, in the locker room at halftime, and you said, we're at our best when we're playing full team basketball, and I'll get mine when I'll get mine, and everyone else gets theirs when they get theirs. So, but yeah, so we had that talk, got back to playing how we usually play, and when the ball moves, I mean, it's really good for us.
And I know you don't like to talk about yourself that often, but let's talk about you. 1,000 points. What does that mean to you tonight?
I guess, it means that I did my job. Year after year, starting sophomore year, it was, score down low and get rebounds. So you mentioned, 16 rebounds with that. So, I mean, I guess it just means that I did my job, game after game for a few years in a row.
Absolutely. Well-deserved. Congratulations. You know what to do. I'll give you the mic.
I'm Andrew Jensen, and I'm in the house.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
Another win for Kaukauna, 3-0 to start the season. We'll step aside here. We'll be up next week with some more basketball action here on Zaleski Sports.